To love yourself is a never-ending journey. I believe the choice to be excellent begins with aligning your thoughts and words with the intention to require more from yourself. Follow your instincts. That's where true wisdom manifests itself. Education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. I am grateful for the blessings of wealth, but it hasn't changed who I am. My feet are still on the ground. I'm just wearing better shoes. You are where you are in life because of what you believe is possible for yourself. Luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. So go ahead, fall down. The world looks different from the ground. Whatever you fear most has no power. It is your fear that has the power. The best of times is now. Difficulties come when you don't pay attention to life's whisper. Life always whispers to you first, but if you ignore the whisper, sooner or later you'll get a scream. I've learned not to worry about what might come next. I don't believe in failure. It's not failure if you enjoy the process. I am a woman in process. I'm just trying like everybody else. I try to take every conflict, every experience, and learn from it. Life is never dull. You teach people how to treat you. I finally realized that being grateful to my body was key to giving more love to myself. Every one of us gets through the tough times because somebody is there, standing in the gap to close it for us. You are built not to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more. When people show you who they are, believe them. My idea is to give hope, because where there is no hope, there is no vision. And where there is no vision, people will perish. I've learned that you can't have everything and do everything at the same time. I was once afraid of people saying, "Who does she think she is?" Now I have the courage to stand and say, "This is who I am." Beginning when we are girls, most of us are taught to deflect praise. We apologize for our accomplishments. We try to level the field with our family and friends by downplaying our brilliance. We settle for the passenger seat when we long to drive. That's why so many of us have been willing to hide our light as adults. Instead of being filled with all the passion and purpose that enable us to offer our best to the world, we empty ourselves in an effort to silence our critics. The truth is that the naysayers in your life can never be fully satisfied. Whether you hide or shine, they'll always feel threatened because they don't believe they are enough. So stop paying attention to them. I will tell you that there have been no failures in my life. I don't want to sound like some metaphysical queen, but there have been no failures. There have been some tremendous lessons. Understand that the right to choose your own path is a sacred privilege. Use it. Dwell in possibility. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's gonna know whether you did it or not. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Every day brings a chance for you to draw in a breath, kick off your shoes, and dance. I don't want anyone who doesn't want me. Some women have a weakness for shoes. I can go barefoot if necessary. I have a weakness for books. You get to know who you really are in a crisis. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. I believe that every single event in life happens in an opportunity to choose love over fear. This is a call to arms, a call to be gentle, to be forgiving, to be generous with yourself. The next time you look into the mirror, try to let go of the storyline that says you're too fat or too sallow, too ashy or too old, your eyes are too small or your nose too big. Just look into the mirror and see your face. When the criticism drops away, what you will see then is just you, without judgment. And that is the first step toward transforming your experience of the world. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. You are responsible for your life. You can't keep blaming somebody else for your dysfunction. Life is really about moving on. Only make decisions that support your self-image, self-esteem, and self-worth. You have to find what sparks a light in you so that you, in your own way, can illuminate the world. Every day brings a chance to live free of regret and with as much joy, fun, and laughter as you can stand. The whole point of being alive is to evolve into the complete person you were intended to be. It makes no difference how many peaks you reach if there was no pleasure in the climb. I know for sure that what we dwell on is who we become. The best thing about dreams is that fleeting moment when you are between asleep and awake, when you don't know the difference between reality and fantasy, when for just that one moment you feel with your entire soul that the dream is reality and it really happened. You look at yourself and you accept yourself for who you are. And once you accept yourself for who you are, you become a better person. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand. One of the hardest things in life to learn is which bridges to cross and which bridges to burn. Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher. True forgiveness is when you can say thank you for that experience. You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. The key to realizing a dream is to focus not on success, but on significance. And then even the small steps and little victories along your path will take on greater meaning. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. We have to make the choice every single day to exemplify the truth, the respect, and the grace that we wish for this world. Our goal must be decency and respect for every human we encounter. The answers keep unfolding as your life expands, if you're willing to see things for what they are and what they can be. I refuse to be quiet in the face of injustice. Passion is the log that keeps the fire of purpose blazing. Look inward. The loving begins with you. Alone time is when I distance myself from the voices of the world so I can hear my own. Good riddance to decisions that don't support self-worth. The best gift anyone can give, I believe, is the gift of sharing themselves. When you're open to receiving them, the possibilities just keep on coming. The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. The reason I've been able to be so financially successful is my focus has never, ever for 1 minute been money. You know you are on the road to success if you would do your job and not be paid for it. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. With every experience, you alone are painting your own canvas, thought by thought, choice by choice. Every time you state what you want or believe, you're the first to hear it. It's a message to both you and others about what you think is possible. Don't put a ceiling on yourself. If you don't know what your passion is, realize that one reason for your existence on Earth is to find it.